Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Byzantium. At the end of the previous episode, we spotted this settler who is heading towards our territory, and the last thing we really need is to have Attila's city in between our cities. But, well, it will be quite difficult to stop him since we can't declare war on Attila, so we have to figure out how to stop him without declaring war. And the only way how to do it is just to block all the viable city locations, mostly here. For a second I was afraid that he might be heading this way. We also have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles here that are viable as well. But then I realized he can't get there through our territory. Here there are 2 mountains blocking him, so it's basically just this peninsula where he can settle, unless I missed something, but I don't think so. The border is closed on this side along the coast all the way here, and before he would get onto, I think these 2 tiles are still viable, so before he can get there, if he can even get there, no, he can't get there. But even if he could, we would have more than enough money to do something about it. So right now we are worried about the territory here, and then a little bit about this island, because this tile is still viable, and I also don't want to have Attila's city in the middle of this bay, because that would completely block, or not completely, but significantly limit our movement from one side to the other. Oh well, enough talking, enough talking about the settler, let's talk about the solution. Well, it seems that all that we have to do is to just buy 2 tiles. This one, and this one. There are 3 locations that are viable right now, actually, no, 3. The silver is too close to the city. So these 3 tiles, when we buy this tile, we block these 2. When we buy this tile, we block this one. It's not that bad. I'm surprised that I didn't see it in the previous episode. The problem is we don't have money for that, but how long does he need to get on one of these 3 tiles? 1, 2, 3 turns. In 3 turns, we should be able to get the money that we need. So let's just end the turn and see if I am correct. Just gonna check. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Okay, next. Okay, whatever. I'm surprised that there still was someone in the world who hasn't denounced us before. Or hasn't denounced us yet. I think Carthage denounced us before, but for a while she changed her mind. Okay. More people. Definitely the sheep. I don't even know why the game would suggest this tile over the sheep. That makes absolutely no sense. And this tile is 800 something, and this tile should be cheaper. It's 500. Where do we want to start? I think I'll start from the forest. That's a tile I'll actually work next turn, I think. Or the turn after that, we'll still grow for 2 turns. I think 1 turn we'll work the forge, and the other worker, citizen, will work the forest. So that's all of this blocked. Now we just need this tile. Oh, and I know why the game didn't suggest the sheep, because we just got it. Okay. Now, Athens. Because we most likely won't have to fight Attila and Pocatello. At least we won't have to fight them right now. I should have time to conquer both these cities. I was thinking the worst case scenario, we would just take Athens, peace out Greece, and then fully focus on Pocatello. But it seems that we'll be able to get everything that I want from this war with Greece. Let's keep bombarding Athens. Okay, can we take the city now? With all the cataphracts around. There we go. So we want to annex the city, that's for sure. And okay, let's look the citizens now when we are here. Why not? 1, 2, 3. This is not that difficult. Cheap. The village and lock all the food, I suppose. Not the best stars, but we don't have much of a choice. Maybe I'll log the silver instead of one of those farms. But overall, these are all decent tiles. Good. As for buildings, well, that is easy. That's gonna be a courthouse. And we have Inquisitor and the Missionary on their way, right? Where are the remaining cataphracts? Oh, still quite far. Well, going. I'm really curious if we can take city strength 21 just with cataphracts. Let's... How are we gonna do it? I want to have some vision on Shoshone. So let's move at least this way. 45. 45. Up. And as for our galaxies, I can't move them far enough. We are still in bombardment range of the composite bow if he decides to use the road and move closer. But whatever, we can heal the damage easily. We need 20 more gold. Okay. You are the coral. Do I really have 2 copies of coral? I do. Well, I could try to wait and get more from Venice, maybe. Let's just wait and see. And... Why did you declare it on Venice? Okay. I'm really surprised that Venice is still in the game. Oh, where is... Oh, here, Tyre. The one we liberated, right? They already hate us. Not sure what is the tribute gonna do with the quest. Because I would like to get the happiness in the capital. But let's find out. Hello? What can we get? 140 gold, yeah, that makes no sense. And... Those only production. 434 production. Is it worth it? Would speed up the wonder, but let me check something. In 25 culture in your capital when you demand tribute from city-states. So that will be, what, 75? Marathon pace, probably. Well, let's try it. Yes. And I want to see... Holy crap, that's definitely more than I expected. But where is the production? Oh, it's there as well. So we shaved off 4 turns and got 450 culture on top of that. So it seems that... Oh, wait, a bonus is scaled with error. Okay, I missed that part. Now it makes sense. Good. Anyone else wants to give us something? Nope. How often can we bully a city-state? You received tribute recently, so that gives... And even very recently, so that gives pretty significant modifier that has to go away. Okay. I'm not doing this usually. Actually, I like never do this. So I don't know how exactly it works, but I guess I'll just learn and use this option a bit more often. I like the production boost. Now, let's buy this tile. Oh, that's even iron. That was just a hill. How is that iron? When there isn't an icon suggesting... No, never mind. The iron is here. I'm just seeing things. Just more workers around Edessa. Okay, let's just send this one. And here... I think... Actually, you know what? Let's just remove these roads first. It is only 5 turns per road. Or per road section. It's not a big deal. And how much money do we have? Still enough. Buy another tile. And next turn, I'll buy this hill. Make sure that this is not a viable tile anymore. And this is not a viable tile either. So this whole bay should be secured next turn. Only like viable locations will be here, and I don't really care about that too much. What else? And now the peace treaty ended, so that's why I couldn't attack. And I have another peace treaty with Attila, so I couldn't even use their defensive pact to get the war that I wanted. Just couldn't declare on either one of them. Okay. Let's get the lumber mill. It's still gonna be a horrible tile, but... one production better than it's now. Let's kill this missionary. Grab a worker. I will take it. And heal up. Okay. Heal. Heal. For the worker. Can't just finish this mine. Why not? 45, 45. I wanted to build a road, right? So let's do that. Wait. Now we just have to wait for these two cataphracts. And let's keep an eye on the settler. I really want to know what's he gonna do now when there are no more viable city locations. Also, let's get more Mandirs. Go. Okay, so he was heading for this area. Could use a worker around Bari. Okay, let's go. How can we build these villages? I would rather have a mine here, so we can then have a village here, here. I will remove this road. Maybe let's start with that. Let's get rid of all these roads that we don't need. And yeah, this worker will head north and fix the silver. 45, 45. Finish that mine. And oh, this is a garrison from the city. Can we kill this guy? I think we can. But first of all, let's get rid of this missionary. Yep. There we go. Move back. And I think I'll send this worker to Nicopolis. One is more than enough around Athens. How much money do we have? 1,000. And I still have to buy a tile. I'm working on armory. And well, for 12 turns, it seems that the citizen will just sit in the city, do nothing. Okay, so this is the last tile that we had to buy around here. We just want to make sure that this is not a viable city location, but it's too close. Good. How much money do we still have? 300, so we are definitely not buying a tile around here. Go. Let go. Saw some units disappearing in the sea. I kill them. I can attack, but I don't think I can kill them. I'd really like to get to the Great Diplomat. Oh, I can at least kill this guy. Good. Let's start working on those jungles, I think. Sure. The lumber camps on jungle are not that good, it's just extra gold, but still better than nothing. 45. Oh, I could send this caravel. Still don't think that it will make any difference, but maybe we'll get lucky. 45, 45. And now remove heresy from Athens. And how does it look like in our capital? 2 turns away. What is queued up after the castle? Leaning Tower. How much was it for the Leaning Tower? 35? We'll lose the production. I wasn't paying attention if the extra production that wasn't needed for the Himeji Castle was carried over to the Leaning Tower or not. Maybe we could use extra food. Let's work the farm. And go. You want horses. And actually he's willing to pay a lot for the horse. And I forgot to sell the coral. Problem is, we'll end up fighting him pretty soon. I don't want to trade with him. I want to fight him, not trade with him. But surprisingly, he's friendly. We want to capitulate yet. That will have to wait. I wanted one extra city. Because it's basically in the way of our expansion. Another cargo ship. What's the best trade route that we have now available for our capital? Come on. And we want to find Constantinople. Are we already using this one? I think we are already using this. Okay. On here. Wikimedia. I can find it. Here. Okay. Wikimedia is on to the north, right? It's this one, yep. And the production was carried over because we are down to 30 turns. Good. I'm never like certain if it gets carried over or not. So I'm trying to confirm when I have the chance. And what did we get? Castle Doctrine. All castles produce +1 culture. +2 production is decent. +2 food is decent. Castles produce +1 faith. But I think we have enough food. Thinking about going for the production. Yeah. Growth is just too important. Let's see, can we catch that great diplomat? Maybe, if he's stupid enough. Might be able to catch him next turn. Yeah, what about the great scientist? How much science can we get from him? 700. That would almost give us metallurgy. It would be what? 5 turns away. It will also allow us to upgrade our cataphracts. And I'm quite curious if they keep all their unique promotions when they get upgraded. We really need this tech right now. Might be better to just switch to navigation. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's definitely better. Because we want frigates and corvettes as soon as possible. I think I'll just wait for better ships, upgrade the navy, and that will be the time for us to attack Pocatello. And now we can pop him. The missionary can hide in the city for now. We'll need the garrison for Athens. Let's send... Do we have a pikeman somewhere that's not doing anything? Say this one. Go. Oh, hello Greece. You're really gonna try it? Trying to figure out if I can also kill the hoplite, but I don't think so. Oh, I'll just take what we can. Constantinople. Yep. Is it worth it even? I think we just want our cataphracts healthy, ready for the attack on the city. Let's ignore the hoplite. Okay. That great diplomat. Okay, here. Yeah, he used him. Can we get production maybe? And I know that we are about to finish a village here, but it still won't be any production until we get the road, of course. So let's work the forge. In one turn we'll get a workshop, so I will work the specialist. That's a little bit better. And here we can lock the tile, but we won't work both. Good. Next. Scaravel can also explore. I want to be done exploring so that I can recall all the ships back. Okay, that's the best style. I think we'll just lock these 2 mines, and then maybe we'll start locking specialists, or maybe one more tile here. Let's send this guy Relab, and we'll start working on the road, I think. Or would the road be a waste of money? Because we can just connect the city with a lighthouse. Well, I think the lighthouse will be enough. Let's just build a mine here, and then we will build the village on this tile. There is a road, so that makes more sense. And repair. That's silver, and okay, we are almost ready to attack. Oh, this is just too tempting. I had to do that. Next. And Attila is most likely gonna settle here. It's a pretty bad island, but there is iron, so I think it's good enough for the AI. How long? One more turn. This guy will work on the other village, and this one can start working on the road, I think. Is there anything else that we need to improve? Nope. Okay, let's get the road. Let's actually start the attack already. More workers. Far can we? Far enough. So 5 cataphracts against city. Strength 17. Yeah, that should work. Where's Edessa? Just trying to figure out how many Mandirs we still need, but it's at least 4 or 5, I think. I'd really like to move to monasteries. Oh, and Attila actually changed his mind and he's recalling the settler. That's nice. Don't have to worry about him being that close. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Well, that was fast. Is there anything interesting inside the city? Not really. Okay. Let's raise it. Even can kill the hoplite. I think we have everything that we wanted from Greece. Now we can talk. He's willing to talk. And what do we want to take from him? I want to take as much money as possible. It's gonna be 15 and 83. Capitulation. Yes, please. Okay. I don't care about this territory at all. It's just snow, tundra. There would be crab and some gems for us, but because of that, I won't be just settling another 2 or 3 cities. Still have to resettle all of this. So, yeah, I think Greece can have their snow and their tundra. Same with Carthage. All I want from Carthage is the capital, and they can have the rest. And this is a pretty bad situation for Carthage. I didn't notice. Their capital is not on the coast. Well, that's surprising. Okay, but it should be easy to capture. Once we are done with Attila, we can just quickly grab Carthage and by the time basically be done with this game. What are we doing here? Working on the village? Okay, let's lock it already. And what else? We are done with walls, so next will definitely be a castle. And here, whatever. I'll leave our cataphracts around the city in case there are some barbarians. And I think it's time to make a count in this episode. We have what we wanted. In the next episode, we'll just raise the city. And I'll already start planning for the attack on Shoshone. I said that we still want navigation, but navigation shouldn't take that long. Leaning Tower should give us great engineer, right? I mean, great engineer. Great person, so it's gonna be great scientist. How long do we need? 24. Thinking if I can flip city somewhere. I could flip Kabul for the extra production. Because that would shave off like 8, maybe 9 turns. Because the scientist faster. I want to declare as soon as possible. But not before we upgrade the navy. Or maybe we can now just buy some more ships. We have harbors. We'll have a harbor here soon. We can just buy ships, send them to the border. And wait, like, I don't know how long this is gonna be. 30, 42. With the bonuses we have, let's say 25 turns. Then 2 or 3 turns to upgrade all the ships. So in less than 30 turns we can attack. Yeah, I think that's fine. Unless they declare on us in the next episode, we most likely won't be fighting anyone. But after that, we'll start the World War. They still have defensive pact, yep. Also, this gives us some time to move more units to Athens. Okay, sounds like a plan. As usual, I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.